God damn it! My life has value!
Greetings of Black Power. This is in Black America Radio with your host, Rasta B. And this is a Friday, April the 7th. And today we will be talking about these weirdo feminists. We're going to talk about Trump dropping bombs in Syria. And I'm going to give you my real, something interesting that I see with this, right? And various other topics, just I'm pretty sure we're going to go all over the board. We're going to be talking about the Troy Ave drama going on. When it comes to the feminists, we're talking about their issues with Kendrick Lamar's song Humble. So we're going to be talking about that, you know what I'm saying? Guest calling number 646-716. Before we go any further, let me bring in my co-host, Smoke. Smoke, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Smoke, are you
there? Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Just sliding in to the room, we're getting everything kind of set up, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's been a little hectic week, but, we back. Exactly.
Yeah. You already know. So, shit, how was your week?
Hectic. Yo, man, it's just like...
so maybe I should ask you this. What new news or stories have you been hearing throughout the week? I mean, that's a better question.
Oh, well, shit. I mean, you got the bombing last night, the bombing in Syria. I want to say, I forget the exact number of missiles that they launched at the Syrian base. So, I saw that last night. So just to see, it's interesting to see how, that's going to develop, in these coming weeks or whatever. It's just like, for me, it's like, Trump is trying to set that, that tone for America. Like, it's going to be, they're ready to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, get out of the lay down type shit. So, it's going to be interesting to see that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was trying to get unmuted. I heard you talking about, the Troy Ave, and, was just watching the, his Breakfast Club video earlier this week, and I guess you want to say a rebuttal interview by, Banger's brother, which is the dude that got killed. So yeah, I mean, just really that, you know what I'm saying? Other random
there's
stuff.
A lot of. Yeah, that's a lot. Well, out here, we got that whole, they got the guys who allegedly is the reason for the highway burning on I-85 out here in Atlanta. So, yeah, I call bullshit.
Set a fire or some shit?
Yeah, man. Everybody calling bullshit on it. Yeah, everybody calling bullshit on it. Because even out here, what they're talking about is, so the DOT and the city, they're going to come up with plans basically to what to do with the flammable material that they store underneath the highway. And I'm like, that sounds like neglect. That sounds like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole shit sounds stupid. It sounds bogus as fuck, but they're going to pin it on the crackhead, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And leave it as such. You know what I'm saying? That's the American way, I guess. So it's just funny to me, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody with half a brain can look at that and be like, get the fuck out of here. A crackhead did that. A crackhead lifts a fucking shopping cart with a chair on it and fuck out of here. Right, so that shit. Then you know, just like regular shit. Yeah, you know, the Kendrick Lamar shit was crazy to me because I heard that shit dealing with the whole feminist and all that weirdo shit. So we're gonna get into that in a second. And stocks, you know what I'm saying? I've been paying attention to a lot of these stocks, you know what I'm saying, with the market and shit. So I think I got 2 stocks I'm keeping my eyes on. So one is the ticker is HOV, Hove. Now this is a stock I know you remember me telling you back in the day when it used to be pennies, right? Because I said I wanted to put it in my portfolio because I'm a Jay-Z fan. So I thought it would be dope to have Hove in the portfolio, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to really play with my money like that. But I think it was like 25 cents when I've seen it. Now it's $2.20, right? $2.20. So the reason why I'm looking at that one is because it's a building company. Trump is doing shit where it seems like it's going to be a lot of building. On my way going to work, I heard Clark Howard saying that that there's a shortage of starter homes and how they're really pretty much going to be building a whole lot of new homes for the rich. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can make more money like that, and if somebody wants to get into the business of building starter homes, they can make a lot of money because it's basically going to be an open field, right? So I figured that with that being said, there's going to be a lot of building basically going on, infrastructure and all that bullshit. So construction type stock, I'm looking at all of that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to be have to deal with it. But I try not to fuck with the bigger ones. Like if it's like $50-something a share, I leave those alone. I'm gonna stay in the ranges I could deal with. So that's one, and then the other one is Dry, DRYS. That's another stock. Yeah, that's the shipping one. That's another one I told you about way back in the day when that shit was literally. Yeah, like that shit was so cheap back in the day.
I want to say I still have that on one of my lists. I still have it on there like a watch list. I hadn't been clicking into it to see what it's been doing. It's been a minute. I ain't gonna fool.
Yeah, I had to check that shit one day. That shit was $11, and up from a penny. I was like, damn.
Yeah, it wasn't nowhere, but I want to say it was a few dollars, like $3. Yeah, I saw that. I don't even know when that was.
Yeah, right now it's dropping. Yeah, right now that shit might be like 77 cents because what happened was they end up selling a lot of his common shares to another company, and you know, the stockholders don't like it, so, you know, a lot of them pulling their money out or whatever like that. I think they're going to be doing that for the next 2 years. But at the same time, what they're going to do is they're about to buy six ships. Mm-hmm. Okay? 6 ships. They're about to order.
About to buy? Oh.
Right, they're about to buy 6 ships. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not buying ships if you don't got business. You dig what I'm saying? That you saying to yourself, yo, I'm gonna need these 6 ships to ship this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit right now, like 77 cents.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's at 77 cents right now. I'm staying on the sideline to see how far it goes. Cause I watched it go from $1 to I was like $1 something, $1.10, from $1.10 to $1.08, from $1.08 to 90 something cents, to like 98 cents. Then it went back up to like 102, 103. Then this morning when I checked it, that was yesterday. Then this morning when I checked it, open up at 77 cents. So that's what I pray. Let me see how far it's going to drop. I check all of the iHubs and all of that shit to see what they talking about. You know what I mean? And everybody's just scared. And then you got the brave ones that's like, yo, the big money market is going to come in and buy it at a low price and yada, yada, yadas and all that shit. But I was looking at shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm looking at my weed stock still. You know what I'm saying? The one that's really doing good that I'm trying to buy on a dip, but I don't really see a dip too fucking far is, I think it's called Kush Bottles or some shit like that. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. But I think it's called like Kush Bottles or some shit like that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, but I know it's like a bottle. It's a bottle where when you want to keep your herb in, you know what I'm saying? You keep it in the smell-proof medicine. Yeah, it's called Kush Bottle. It's at $260 right now. It's the ticker is KSHB. Now let me tell you, that sucker been moving. That sucker been moving. I ain't even gonna front. Like, I've been trying to buy it on a dip. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say it ain't shooting straight up. It do dip sometimes, but it don't dip. It's not dipping low enough for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's too high for me at $260. You know what I'm saying? I think I only got like $400 to play with on my E-Trade account. Then you got dries is 71 cents. P high is 90. Well, it's trips now. It's below a penny, so it's at 0.00998. Hemp is at 3 cents. MJNA is at 12 cents. CBIS is at 7 cents. Groupon is at $3.73. And the other ones I'm not too sure about. Yeah, so that's my whole thing when it comes to the stock stuff. You know, so I still keep my eyes on that and pay attention to that stuff. And what I want people to know is what you do is you open up an account and you slowly put like whatever you can afford. If you can say I'm gonna take $50 a check to put into that account, then take $50 a check that'll go automatically into that account. If you could do 100, even better. Do 100, right? What happened is you just letting the money accumulate in your E-Trade account or your Scottrade account or whatever your brokerage account is. And then what you do is you create a watch list of stocks that you're interested in, and you watch it. You do your due diligence on it. If I blurt out some tickers, put on your watch list and watch it. You see what I'm saying? While your money accumulates. Then you buy in on a dip. You know what I'm saying? Meaning when you buy in when the stock lose points, when the stock go down some, and it gets into the red, you buy it on a dip. Then when it go back up, you make your bread up again. You do it like that. But I'm not telling nobody, go into your 401k and take money out. Take a loan out. No. Accumulate the money. Because the money that you accumulate into your E-Trade account, into your whatever account, that now becomes, that's money that's not tied up and dependent upon your everyday life. Meaning, if you lose that money, it's no hiccup in your everyday life. That money that you put into that E-Trade account, if you ever in a financial jam, you can always get that money and transfer it back into your account. You see what I'm saying? It's going to take like 3 days. You transfer it back into your account if you're in an emergency. If you're not in an emergency, let it go inside there. When you find a stock that you feel like, you know what, I want to play on this one, you put the whole thing in, you put half in, whatever. You buy that stock, and now your money working for you. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that goes. But I would never suggest somebody to go into their secured fund and gamble with it. That doesn't make sense. Get you an account and start to accumulate funds in that account. So now you have money to quote unquote play with. Now you got money to gamble with. Now you got money to put into a penny stock and turn 2,000 into 70, 80,000, 100,000. Now you got money that you can now take that bread and then put into the big name stocks. You could drop 10, 20, 30,000 on a Bank of America, a Denny's, a Groupon, a Rite Aid. You know what I'm saying, or something like that, and then you can flip that bread. You know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. But that's how you do it. Patience. Shit. If you're 30-something years old, you've been living 30 years not doing it, not putting money aside, not flipping money. So, wait another month, 2 months of just accumulating the money. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hot. Don't get caught up into that shit, because that shit will throw you off. You got to, what do they call it? Set it and forget it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Let's get into the topic. So,
wow.
We're going to talk about our guest calling number 646-716-4654. We're going to talk about these weirdo feminists, Syria, and various other topics. Let's do Syria. Let's do Syria first, because I don't want to go into a long rant about these weirdo feminists. So let's get into Syria first. Do you have any news and information pulled up about that, Smoke?
Yep.
Smoke.
My bad. My damn joint was needed. Nah,
I said that you got the.
Yeah, no, I heard you. My damn headphones or something messing up. But yeah, just from what I saw last night was the airstrikes. Landed in last night where they attacked the Syrian. They were attacking the Syrian Air Force base. It's supposed to be in response to earlier week a chemical attack in Syria, which injured a bunch of civilians. And so that's pretty much what I've been seeing on it now. What I'm trying to figure out is like what the repercussions are going to be, because I saw earlier today where they're trying to say that they're trying to put Russia in the mix, where Russia is, where they're wanting to say that Russia is, they went in to try to clean up the evidence of the chemical attack that happened in Syria. So it kind of like painting the picture of, Russia trying to side in with, with what Syria was, whatever Syria got going on over there. So for me, it still hasn't developed yet, but, like the question for me is like, or what I start thinking is like, we go back to just the recent history with the, the election and how, the media was tying in Russia with hacking the systems that try to influence the U.S. election. So now we have this issue where the United States, Trump, he goes gung ho. He, supposedly in response to the chemical attack, he goes and bombs Syria. Send them some warning shots. They had like cruise missiles, I think it was. They send them over there, strike down with the cruise missiles. But then now you see in the media, which I didn't read a lot into it. Like I said, when I came on, I was just running in. But they are tying in Russia now to, wanting to clean up, or them attempting to clean up what happened earlier in the week in Syria. So what it's seeming like to me, and of course events have to develop, it just seems like we developing that, that enemy for the United States, which, and right now, I keep seeing Russia. So, it's interesting to see like what's going to form from that. Because now that's two big things that's happening, in particularly with the election and Donald Trump, you know what I mean, and his supposed ties, you know, to you know, Putin and this whole thing. So now it just seems like, you know, we're painting a big picture of the enemy, which in this case is Russia, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much what I took from it. Like the specifics, you know, it's a bunch of this person bombed this person, this name, and things like that. But that was like the overall gist of it that, you know, that I got when I saw it. I was like, hey, this could be interesting.
Yeah, I was looking at it for all the people that's thinking that, you know, that you know how the propaganda gonna sit there and be like, well, you know, Trump and, you know, warmonger, and I can't believe we did this about Congress and blah blah blah.
Right.
How about this? Hillary Clinton called for the U.S. to take out Syrian airfields hours before Trump ordered the strikes. So they saying that hours before Donald Trump ordered the missile strike in Syria, Hillary Clinton weighed in on the Syrian situation, and she indicated that her approach would have been no different than his.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you hear on the news anybody talking shit about it, then just understand that it's bullshit, because if she would have been in the same situation, she would have did the same shit, meaning all of this shit that's going on right now was going to happen whether Hillary became president or if goddamn Trump became president. But like I said, Hillary wasn't going to be president because there's never going to be a third-term Democrat party win or whatever after Lyndon Johnson. You ain't going to see that shit.
Yeah.
You're not going to see that shit.
Yeah, so
then
politics as usual.
Yeah, then I saw another one where it's like,
that was a good point though to make, that, you know, because like you said, people will look at it and it's like the attack on Trump, and you know what I mean, fuck Trump, but this would have happened with anybody, you know what I mean? It's all the same.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Democrat, Trump, whatever, the same shit.
Yeah, then I'm seeing another one where they're talking about Russia sent warships towards the U.S. Navy after the Syrian bombing. So I guess that's some new shit. But my whole thing is this. First of all, I also read somewhere where they said that Putin suspended the airspace where the United States can't fly over fucking Russia. So all happening right now really is for Russia to move, in my opinion, to make moves and stretch out, flex its arms and shit and be like, yo, they have me cornered out here. They have me in the corner for mad enough long. Now I can stretch out. Now I can move. Now I can show my power and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because America was already trying to do business with Russia. America was already trying to work with Russia. Hillary Clinton was trying to work with Russia with the whole reset button and all that shit. So for this whole turn and everybody be flipping and all this shit like that, it's like, just like I said, they want this to happen. They just cry on TV so you can feel like, God, I don't want this to happen. But then it happens. They want this to happen. Just like I said, even with Hillary Clinton, she was like, I would have done the same thing. So everybody's on that same side. And guess what? Once you have a war, but it's wartime, that's how you, quote unquote, unify the country. When Bush was president, the United States was divided. When we went to war, everybody thought to be Americans and shit, and to unify the country. You see what I'm saying? So this is the same tactic, this is the same game. So my whole thing is this. Once again, Black America, once again, Black world, we need to be building ourselves up. But what is confusion going on? And I will always say this. All of this confusion going on, with all of this finger pointing, with all of this confusion, like there's no other word. We're supposed to be focused on us. We getting caught up worrying about dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? Ain't none of us from Syria. Ain't none of us Syrian. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, though.
Yeah, it's like, so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want a cause to fight for, find out, go see what's happening in South Sudan. You know what I'm saying? If you want a cause to fight for, go look up South Sudan and see the murders and stuff going on out there. But Syria and all that stuff, that's white people shit. And while they dealing with that, we need to be dealing with us on how to build our shit up. I'm going to keep saying this. This is the perfect time for black people to build themselves up under this Trump administration. Perfect time. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's Syria. I wanted to get that out the way first because we don't know nobody from Syria. But let's get into these weirdo ass goddamn feminists, man. That's all I want to talk about. We're gonna get to these weirdo ass feminists, right? Let's call it number 646-716-4654. I want to get to these weirdo feminists, right? And that's I meant to play that in the beginning of the show. I forgot, man. The whole Troy Ave shit had me made me forget all that shit. Damn.
The new pop.
Damn. Yeah, right. So it's like this, yo. The black woman is the most important piece of this puzzle. Now, because a lot of black men, because we're born under the system, we follow a patrilineal ideology. And in following this patrilineal ideology, we tend to forget about our women. We tend to neglect our women. So what happens is, while we keep worrying about the strength of the man, we forget about the person that cultivates our children. The reason why the person that cultivates the children is the most important is because the children is the next generation. So, as we as black men leave her behind, weak black men end up dealing with her and ruining her. So now she goes to war with black men. So it doesn't matter if you're a black man who's doing what you're supposed to do and moving right and exact. You're now going to have black women. So then comes in the feminists. These are the weirdo women. The majority of them is gay, miserable, and they're recruiting new Panani into their cult called feminism. Let's just call it what it is. So now they come around creating drama in the black community. by now making black women throw down being a woman and pick up competing against the man. Right? So now we have a situation here with a brother named Kendrick Lamar who comes out with a song called Humble. Right? So this song we pull the article up. All right, here we go. So this song sparked controversy among feminists. Why or how? Yeah, why did it cause controversy? Well, here's why. Kendrick Lamar's new song and video, Humble, is setting up fans for the release of his next album, which many are excited about. However, there were some who took issue with what the rapper was saying in his single, specifically the commentary on women. Some women via social media accused the rapper of trying to put down certain type of women to lift up others with his bars. In the song, Kendrick said, "I'm so fucking sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like afros on Richard Pryor. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks." The lines in question made many women take to social media to question the rapper's motives behind the line, even going as far as saying he is shallow and harmful. One tweet said Kendrick has a rather patronizing, shallow way of looking at situations relating to women. I wish I could tell him about himself. Another tweet said he neglects to voice any care for how women feel about their bodies and speak on his own selfish sexual desires. While the lines in question were used to point out his own preference in terms of what he would like to see based on the constant social media vanity culture, many are arguing that there is a place for both types of displays of beauty. Do you agree? So that's the controversy. Did you hear about that shit?
It's another article on XXL. I mean, they're pretty much saying the same thing. Where they was pointing at the part where he talks about being tired of Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? And they got one person or one chick tweeting. She says, "Y'all know I love Kendrick and Humble is amazing, but that man is hella problematic when it comes to women, more specifically black women." Then they had another chick on there, Jasmine Sanders. She tweeted, "You guys just can't handle that people, namely women, don't like Kendrick despite his benevolent, incense-coated misogyny." She got fancy with that.
Yo, like I said, man, that's why you have to elevate that black woman's mind. Because if you don't, then you got a bunch of idiots running around talking stupid, thinking it's smart.
What's funny
dumb as hell.
When I don't know if this song was out yet. I know we didn't talk about it, but you can hear me?
Yeah, I'm about to spark this clip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if the song was actually out, but when we did one of our last shows, we had a caller, I forget her name, but she made a comment, to the effect of, black men don't want no girl with no nappy hair or natural fro. They wanted ladies down. You know what I'm saying? She made a comment to that effect. You know what I'm saying? More like, you know, we like the European shit. You know what I'm saying? And then so like, Kendrick said, I'm so fucking tired of Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro or Richard Pryor. Show me something natural like ass with some stretch marks. So that's like total opposite of what, that caller stated.
Then you get attacked. But then he gets attacked. Right. So then that lets you know that it's a force out here that is causing the rift between the black man and the black woman.
Right.
Black woman is choosing and being bred to believe into this weirdo feminist shit.
Yeah. And then that shit is straight up. That shit is some old gay shit because like nobody attacking young. Who the fuck disrespect black women the most just as much as fucking gay women? You know what I'm saying? Look at young M.A. and her fucking lyrics and the shit she be saying. I don't be hearing none of them making an issue of when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? Even when you be seeing these videos, these butch Johns knocking out, their girlfriends and doing all type of crazy shit. And you know what I'm saying? They no backlash to that.
No. Fuck all of that because let's just stick to what's the similarity. The similarity is Kendrick Humble. Yeah, Kendrick Humble and Young M.A. Ooh. So
right.
How do you listen to these two rappers, their two songs? You listen to Kendrick and you get offended because he's bigging up the natural black beauty, but there's no backlash about the lyrics from Young M.A., and she's totally disrespecting women. So yes, that lets you know that's what's going on. It's some funny shit going on.
It's a direct attack on the man. You know what I'm saying? Especially like,
that's a direct attack on the woman. That's not no direct attack on no man.
Yeah.
That's a direct attack on the woman because that's who being attacked. The bombs being attacked is the destruction of our image, but that's not an attack on us. You see what I'm saying? Just like when police kill us, that all of this shit is for the woman. When police kill us, they don't kill us because they're afraid of us. They don't kill us because for no other reason than to put fear into that black woman and say, this is what I'm going to do to your black man. They've been doing this shit since slavery, tying us to the fucking horses. You see what I'm saying? And letting them shred us apart. The whole purpose, I keep telling that to people. When they brung that black man and tied him to the horse and let them horses rip him apart, they didn't say, now bring out the other black men so they can see this. No, they said bring out the black woman and bring out the children because the children is the next generation and the woman is the ones that's going to breed and nurture and educate them babies. You see what I'm saying? So, again, when they sit there and they keep on putting focus on the black man, and just understand what I'm saying, when they keep sitting there putting focus on the black man, oh, look all these brothers in jail. Oh, look how they shooting black men. Oh, look how they doing this. Look how they doing that. That's backwards. All of that they doing
right.
It's to fuck with the black woman's mind.
Yeah, definitely. I was speaking more towards
like
just the feminist attacking the black man, but at the end of the day, the effect is to the woman, like you said.
Yeah, to get that woman. That's the whole purpose.
Right.
It's like
that's like the end game.
Yeah, it's the whole end game. That's what the whole shit's about. It's like you hollering at, let's say you a sleazeball, right? So you hollering at this girl, and you just talking all bad about the dude, though. Yeah, man, look, the man kept you here, whatever. You're not attacking the man. The man is just your ammo. You know what I'm saying? You really, the whole shit is for the woman.
That's a good way to put it.
Because at the end of the day, this is where the attack is. The war is right here between me and you. And I'm about to conquer you. How? By showing you how much this dude ain't nothing.
Man.
But there's no attack on me. I don't feel no shot.
This whole
you
shit,
don't know me.
it ain't make no sense at all. Because when you told me about it, you know what I'm saying, earlier in the week or whatever, I'm like, what backlash? You know what I'm saying? I was just seeing.
No, but see, shit like that, that's what the true black woman, that's where she's supposed to stand up. You see what I'm saying? When you got these backward-ass black chicks out here, and they saying these simple-ass dumb shit, and, he have a strange, what you said, the instant-coded misogyny, and he have a weird way of expressing. Yeah, it's like when you hear shit like that, real, true black woman out there, you supposed to click up like Voltron and turn into one big, strong, 9-foot black woman, you know what I'm saying, and start kicking their head.
Yeah, and also just analyze the statements and shit, because it's like they really not pointing to anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like what exactly gives you this idea? You know what I'm saying? It's just like general statements about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could just replace the name.
They love general statements. You can't explain like, general statements.
Exactly. And so you look at this like, what is wrong with Kendrick? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, if you really look at it, what is she saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the general shit that, like buzzwords. Misogyny, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, cry. Yeah. Problematic.
It makes you feel like, it makes you feel like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, like, see, the whole thing is this. I think, and this is what black women as well as black men have to realize. We're both oppressed in this country. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter where you live. None of that shit mean nothing, yo. Because I already told you the 3 tiers in America is the elite is on top, the poor whites is in the middle, and all blacks is on the bottom. So it don't matter. We all being oppressed. So when you understand that, we're all being oppressed, you understand that whenever you're dealing with these people, you're not in a position of power. And when you understand that, you're going to move different. You understand what I'm saying, Smoke? Like, if they give you a contract, you're going to make sure you read it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you understand that I'm not in a position of power, so these people will take advantage of me. You see what I'm saying? Right. So that's what black men have to understand, that when you're getting rewarded for shit, you should be asking yourself, why, yo? Why are you giving me this trophy? Oh, because you're the fastest runner in the school. Yeah, but I don't even know how to read. Fuck, I want your trophy for? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, kiss my ass, yo. You can't. That don't mean shit. Like, we can't. We got to understand the position that we are in this country. Same thing with black women. Because they the most gullible. All you got to smile in the black woman's face. You know what I'm saying? And she think y'all best friends forever. Most gullible. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
Like,
she got to know that she consistently being attacked. You know what I'm saying? And we got to understand we on the ship together. You know what I mean? We in this together. It's not a separate fight. They separate us with that feminism shit.
If you understand that we all being attacked and we all is being oppressed, I don't have to then, what's the term? what's already understood don't have to be said. You see what I'm saying? So when you see me tired, beat down, when you see me struggling and trying and shit like that, you shouldn't have to ask me, hey, you need help? We all need help. If you got a little bit more, then you can help me. You know what I'm saying? Understand that we all struggling. All these little simple niggas that want to try to ball in poverty, that look stupid. Y'all don't look fly. You see what I'm saying? You got men that will risk their lives and their freedom so they can look good, so they could be fly, so they can say they have a latest something. Not generating money, spending money. That's what the black man became. A bunch of dancing niggas who dress in poverty with no responsibility, no fucking accomplishments, but screaming manhood and masculinity, wearing an extra small pants.
You see that in
embarrassing. Purple hair, yellow hair, pink hair. What the fuck? Yo, let me tell you. Ain't no way in hell. I come up from the era where it was like, yo, you grew up as a ragamuffin. You know what I'm saying? A rule boy. You know what I'm saying? School face. You want to be pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You always walk around with that snarl on your face.
Yeah, it
you know
seems like it was a different type of slyness. It was a different type of street. You know what I'm saying? It was different. You know what I'm saying? So niggas wanted to get fly from my era, but you wasn't worrying about accessories. You wasn't worrying about no damn belt. You gotta have a belt. You gotta have a fucking scarf. You gotta have all. Like, we just became extra consumers, extra pretty, extra. Like, you just take it to the next level. You see that in, like, just the code of how you operate. We from the era, you don't let nobody know you got the hammer. You quiet. You ain't say, yo, you can see that? You know, you tucking it. You making sure somewhere, yo, these niggas got their guns out. They showing everything they got. They got their arsenal on Instagram and all of that. You don't do that. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's totally different. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we not.
But it's the moving. That's the defense is down. The defense is down. So now you got the woman and shit. She lost in the sauce because this is generations from the 70s of them being taught that they're equal to men. So when they come back home, they come with this bullshit, and now they like, yo, I want my equal rights too. It's like, what? Equal who? Fuck you talking about equal rights? I ain't even got my rights. No, you talking about I ain't take shit from you. You know, you talking to me like, let's do this together then. But you don't want to talk together. You want to talk you and me instead of us. Like, what the fuck is going on? Now you got the feminists giving them ideas and doctrine. So now they start to think these things, but they don't know who these chicks are. The majority of these feminists are lesbians. They nothing but pussy suckers, man. So they looking at these chicks and they preying off weakness because they already know. You can tell that the black man is dead. You see what I'm saying? Because you watch him, the way he dressed, the way he carries himself. These niggas roll their neck. These niggas, all they want to do is dance. I remember girls would be in the backyard or the front porch practicing dance moves. Now you got a bunch of niggas fucking dancing and twisting and all kind of shit and shoulder shrugging and all kind of shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Because guess what? If I bet you if you knew I don't know. Let's say you knew a race of people. Let's say it was like Chinese or some shit, right? And you know this Chinese community over here, they got some bad Chinese chicks, right? But all the dudes is soft. You know what I'm saying? They saw you could just walk over there, yo, as soon as you walk in there, you say, yo, what up, shorty? She like, oh, what up? And she'll just leave her dude because they saw. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's going on in the black community now. You see what I'm saying? The feminists is coming inside here and they coming with doctrine to indoctrinate the black woman. And the black woman's so fucking gullible because she's already been indoctrinated by the whole religion, church bullshit. So everybody knows the blueprint on how to talk to her. You know what I'm saying? How to prey on her. So now, when I heard about the whole feminist going at the Kendrick Lamar shit, I'm looking the shit up. So first, I come across this article that goes, the title is "To Pimp the Black Woman" on Kendrick Lamar Limited Black Liberation. So I'm like, to pimp the black woman? That sounds close to Pimp a Butterfly. I'm like, but that's his old house.
Right.
So I proceeded to read. Just to show you how long they actually been going at Kendrick. So they go, let me see. I should have highlighted the major parts. I should tell the truth. But basically, in a nutshell, this motherfucker is just complaining and shit all about everything that Kendrick's saying in his fucking lyrics and shit like that. The cover of the album To Pimp a Butterfly, talking about it's a bunch of black men on there. There's no black woman on there, and Kendrick's holding, talking about Kendrick's holding a baby that appears to be white. So that signals that once he get rich, he gonna be with a white girl. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm reading from this chick. This chick named Raquel.
Yeah, I see that article. Right? I want to read the little part out there when you finish.
Yeah. So I'm reading. So I'm reading this shit right. So you know what happened?
No, go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm reading this shit, and I'm like, yo, what kind of weirdo shit is this, right? So when I seen the Raquel shit, I'm like, yo, let me go Google the name real quick. So I Google the name. What I see? Bunch of feminist shit. I said, oh, it's a feminist motherfucker. All right. I'm reading the shit. Oh, okay, this motherfucker gay. Okay, this little gay chick. So I tell my homie at work to read it. So he sees the picture. He like, yo, that's a dude? I'm like, man, I don't know what the fuck. That motherfucker gay. That's all I know. So they was like, yeah, I don't know. That jawline a little too sharp. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It's a weirdo. I don't got to look. They labeled weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So when I Googled the name again, I'm looking, I'm like, I did notice some trans shit was on there too, but I skipped over that part. So I'm looking at this shit to find out, long story short, the motherfucker is a goddamn transvestite. So this is a transvestite feminist writing a fucking article on Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly, where he's going to attack Kendrick's misogynistic lyrics and his lack of woman, and this weirdo is going to write articles and try to influence black women under this weirdo ideology called feminism. And this is the shit that black women standing on. And what I feel like is the true black woman out there, because this is not for what the black man can't do this. The black man can't do this. We can only write the doctrine for ourselves. But for the true black woman out there, y'all have to write the doctrine about being a black woman and what it is to be a black woman. And it's time for y'all to redefine who y'all are. It's not for the black man to do that. It's not for the black man to uplift you. It ain't for the black man to write your doctrine on who you are. It's not for the black man to do anything except protect you and protect your ideology. But you have to create that ideology. You have to do that. That way it can be part of your DNA again. Because right now you got feminists, these weirdos, trying to write your doctrine for you. That's what I feel like, Smoke, a lot of black women are seeing. That's why Kendrick could be picking up the natural black woman and they're writing posts that goes against him. And it's like, how is you knocking me for bigging you up? That's crazy.
Yeah. In that same article, you know what I'm saying, the author wrote, Lamar is clear in his position, both of his own accord and through factors out of his control, as a black man who has made it, quote unquote, in America. He discusses being a pawn for white capitalism and his desire to see more opportunity and growth for the entire black community. However, for all of his racial consciousness, quote unquote, there seems to be little room in his conversation for where black women and other black bodies, they put that in parentheses, stand. So pretty much it's like...
Wait. Say that again.
All right, Lamar is clear in his position, both of his own accord and through factors out of his control.
No.
As
the
a
last
black
part. I'm talking about the last part. Yeah, go.
Yeah, that ain't that one. As a black man who has made it in America, he discusses being a pawn for white capitalism and his desire to see more opportunity and growth for the entire black community. However, for all of his racial consciousness, there seems to be little room in his conversation for where black women and other black bodies stand.
Wait, other black what?
Bodies.
Now, what the fuck is that?
Transgender equals other black bodies equals transgender.
That's that weirdo shit. That's why it's important for the black woman to rise. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's important for the black woman to rise.
Because you see it's like how they contradicted with a bunch of bullshit. Because again, these all these general statements. It's like the author wants to say that he speaks for seeing desire for opportunity and growth for the entire black community. So that would mean black man, black woman, black child. That would mean everyone. Mm-hmm. And so this he comes around to say that there's no compensation for black women. So it speaks to what I was saying before, how they, that feminism thing, or whatever you want to call it, is designed to bridge the gap, to separate the black man struggle from the black woman struggle. Instead of it being a black struggle, it's a black man struggle or a black woman struggle. And now
it's a separation.
Right. It's a separation. So the woman can always lean on that black woman struggle and look at the black man and say, well, you can't relate. And that's going to grow away. But we dealing with the same issue. But we got weirdos telling us that it's different.
No, but it builds a wedge. But the crazy part about it is there is no black woman struggle. How about that? There is no black woman struggle.
That's real.
Listen, listen to what I'm saying. Listen, no, hear what I'm saying. There's no black man struggles. Everything that we dealing with is the result of us being out of order. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So we're just dealing with the consequences of that. You see what I'm saying? That's like you staying up all night, right? Staying up all night drinking and smoking and shit like that. I'm talking about until like 5 o'clock that morning, right? Now it's Monday morning, 5 o'clock Monday morning. What time you got to go to work?
6. Get up.
6? Like that?
Yeah, I gotta get up. I gotta get up. I gotta be there at 7.
All right, so you like, fuck it. I'm gonna go straight to work from there. I'm not gonna go to sleep. You wash up your shit, get dressed, you eat, you drive, you go to work. You going to work, you can't keep your eyes open, you tired, and you talking about, yo, just the sleep struggle, yo. It's hard to keep my eyes open. It's not hard for you to keep your eyes open. You're not dealing with no struggles. Your ass needed. You should have went to bed. You drunk.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like that. Like, so if you do that every day, and every day you like, nigga, you don't get. I think I got a condition, my nigga. I can't keep my eyes open in the mornings. No, nigga, you've been up 24 hours. Like you ain't sleep. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with us right now, the black man and the black woman. We're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. So because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, and we're playing another people's game, we're getting the consequences of that. It's like having a child and you not teaching your child, you're not spending time with your child, you're not interacting with your child, and when your child get older and y'all can't relate and shit, you just like, see, man, that's how it is. Sometimes kids just can't relate to their parents. No, that's not how it is. There's things that happen that cause that, and this is the end result. So what we need to start to do, instead of complaining about all these shit that we're going through, figure out how and why it is happening to me. Because one more thing, and this happens in every hood in America, niggas live in poverty, wish upon stars, donate their money to the fucking church, the bloodsuckers of the fucking poor, and wonder how they can't get out of poverty. Buying food every night, buying clothes, spending outside their means, wondering, I cannot get out of poverty. Can't keep money, ain't saving money, wondering, why can't I get out of poverty? Because your ass ain't trying to figure out what got you in the position. You looking at the end result of your bad decision making, and then you're saying to yourself, well, I have to figure out how to get out of this situation I'm in. But you're not trying to figure out how you got into the situation. You see what I'm saying? So this is how we get caught up into this shit. That's why the feminists can jump into the shit that they doing. That's why the Bati boys then can jump into the man realm and have these boys kissing each other and all kind of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how these things happen. Because we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. If we was doing what we're supposed to be doing, you would be able to identify that feminist from a mile away and say, yo, get the fuck away from me, weirdo. I don't get down like that. Same thing with the black man. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas, we don't even get it. We don't get it because we're not moving in the right way we're supposed to move. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say the black woman ain't dealing with no shit. The black man, we ain't dealing with nothing. We ain't got no struggles. We got bad decision making, and we're dealing with the results of it. That's it. Go ahead, son.
I mean, that was a good way to put it down. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one struggle. It's one struggle for us, man. All that shit, women talking, this feminism. Like, I mean, you pointed it out, man. That shit ain't even real, within itself. So to think that, all the struggle that, that's painted out there, it's all under one big umbrella. And that's racism. That's the only way we really need to be. That's the only shit that we really need to be keeping in mind. You know what I'm saying?
And look at this. Let's define racism simple as fuck. This is the simplest fuck way to define racism. Nobody likes you because you're black. So because you're black, they don't like you. So because you're black, you should say to yourself, I'm gonna definitely watch my back when I'm around y'all. Especially when y'all smile around.
You got beef.
Especially when y'all smile. Straight up. Yo, I done seen the Chinaman done fight the... Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Y'all got beef. Just like you said, Smoke. Y'all got beef. You black man, Chinaman, y'all got beef. Black man, Indian man, y'all got beef. Black man, Mexican man, y'all got beef. Black man, white man, well, y'all know y'all got beef. You know what I'm saying? Black man, Arab man, y'all got beef, yo. You know what I'm saying? So when you walk amongst these people, no, I'm about to say, when you walk amongst them people, when you go into them stores and shit like that, don't be all cheesing, skinning, and grinning and all that kind of shit. Understand the relationship that y'all have, customer and seller. What is it? Seller buyer. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all relationship. Y'all not friends. Y'all not homies. That's not your name.
It's gonna change the whole outlook because now once you understand that you got that beef, you know what I'm saying? You could go in them stores and get your ass kicked by the damn Chinaman. You know, seen a couple joints with that the white dude pressing them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I just saw a joint in our city, New York City. A joint in Manhattan, a butcher. You know, he had a black deliverer coming there delivering meat or whatever. So he comes out with a fucking note and a fucking like a noose he done made up by fashioning out a rope and some shit, and gave that shit to him. Like the note, like if you ever feeling pressure, just put this around your neck and tighten it. And he's like, if you need help, I'll help you. Some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, you understand? When you understand, like you said, you got beef. So now while I'm in your store, while I'm spending money, so it's like once you establish one thing, then you're gonna start establishing everything, and then understand that it's about us. You know what I'm saying? Yo, black people versus everybody. You know what I'm saying? Make the shirts.
Because you know what it is, then what happened too is then you understand what you need in your community. Because if you somebody that think like that and you say to yourself, you know what, yeah, man, I'm not fucking with y'all. No doubt.
That's real.
So when I have to go into your store because I ain't got no choice, I understand the position I'm in. But you know what? The same way you looking at me like, yeah, nigga, spend your money, I'm going to be looking at you like, yeah, whoever you are, I'm going to figure out how to get me my own store to compete against you in my neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? Because if we all think like that, when that black brother open his store, then we'll automatically shift our funds to his store and dry out that fucking whoever in that community. And then when he closed his down, then you go and you get his. You see what I'm saying? And that's how you do that shit. A lot of y'all got neighborhoods that's
we let us sit thinking for
no, but if you get a neighborhood, if this is a neighborhood that's a killing zone, you might be able to get that building for mad cheap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit. Use your brain, yo. You know? And do it like that. So, and then, like I said, then when it comes to the woman and shit, too, then she can see that feminist shit and be listening to all that anti-man shit, and it could be like, yo, the fuck on, you gay or some shit? The fuck you talking so negative about men? You know what I'm saying? Just like men. But men the same way need to check men that talk negative about black women. You know what I'm saying? When you sitting around and everything is, yeah, these bitches, these hoes, these sluts, these bitches. After a while, it's like, God damn, nigga, like, yo, you got a problem with women? You know what I'm saying? Like, you coming off weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make that. You got to make that part of your DNA because that's a weirdo shit, you know? Fuck these bitches, yo. I just fuck with my niggas. Whoa, my nigga, nah, yo. You're in the wrong club for that. nah, that's not true. You know what I'm saying? And it is a weird. It's a weird energy of men that's really hate, like, I feel like they hate black women, like black men. You know what I'm saying? Like, and maybe we should do a show on that too. But not maybe, we will. Because I want to address that. But it's like, sometimes we read these comments, and I'm like, wow, y'all talking about the black woman, yo, maybe just because of the way I was raised, you know what I'm saying? But I just can't see, no matter what issues I would have with a black woman, I can't see me dismissing black woman. Like, that's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
Because you looking at black women, you looking at the negative portrayal of black women or your negative experience with a black woman and applying it to the whole. But that's what white people do to us. You know what I'm saying? As a whole.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them niggas on TV. You walking down the street. Oh, he's gonna rob me. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You know, they do that to us. So now it's just us applying that same principle, like, amongst ourselves. And it's fucking crazy. You know? It's fucking crazy.
Do that a lot. You do that a lot. You do that a lot.
Perpetuate all the fucking stereotypes. That's why. This shit amongst ourselves.
Yeah, but
it's crazy.
But that's why we have to we have to. It's probably going to sound wrong, but I'm just going to make it sound right. We have to reclassify who we is. You know what I'm saying? We have to reclassify who we is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel what you're
we
saying.
can't. You know what I'm saying? We can't go, like, all of this shit that we think it is that we ain't. Straight up, man. We following poor white people shit, man, because them the niggas who was they was given the power to fucking control us. And we follow them. And we mimic them. And we act like them. You see what I'm saying? We have to reclassify who we are. And we gotta say to ourselves, like, yo, this is the new relationship between black man and black woman. And like I keep on saying, it's not so much for you. If you can, that's great. But it's not so much for you to say, I'm going to do that now. Now I'm going to do it. No, you may not be able to do that. You may not be in a situation to do that. You may not be in a relationship to do that. You know what I'm saying? Pass that on to your children then. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't sit there as a black mother, because I was thinking about this shit the other day. Don't sit there as a black mother and you got your son and you see him fucking around on his girl and it's like you keep it secret. You ever heard that shit before? Yeah, like nah. You should be able to sit there and tell your son, like, yo, that ain't kosher, yo. If you out here fucking around and shit, yo, just tell shorty you ain't. Nah, hey, listen, my son can't have girlfriend. That's it. My son can't have girlfriend. The end. Because at the end of the day, you got to say to yourself that, okay, the father not there, the son's there in your life. At the very least, I don't want to see. Hey, I'm not raising no son that lied to woman. You see what I'm saying? At the very least.
Yeah.
These are things that you can do. You see what I'm saying? As a black man, the same thing. And as a black man, the same thing. We have to teach our sons, yo, that's not manly. You see what I'm saying? That's not manly to be running around singing all around the fucking thing.
With it, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's more than just like, you know, being around, you being with your kids, and they definitely gonna pick up on you and shit like that. But you gotta really tell these motherfuckers, like, you know, as a child, like, yo, this is not right. This is what it is. Explain that. You know, that's what I do with my son. Like, oh, all right, come on, you gotta talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Break that shit down. Like, yo, what you doing is not right. You know, I say why it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just a little understanding. Like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? I see you not really mad at me. You know what I mean? Because the attack on the kids is just so, the attack on black people is just outrageous. You know what I'm saying? The music we listen to is just constantly barraging them with the anti-women things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anti-manliness. The images you see on TV.
But check it. That's the reason why. That's the music that's being played in the beginning of the show. You see what I'm saying? For anybody that ever wonder, how these brothers be talking this pro-black and saying all this, but it should be all some killer, shoot 'em up shit or whatever. Because sometimes you have to hear it. And then you get that dirty glass of water, like the analogy with Elijah Muhammad. And then you have that clean glass of water. That way when you listening to the shit, the ignorance, and then you listening to a different perspective, then when you listen to the ignorance again, whether you enjoy it or not, you can now enjoy it with an understanding that this is some ignorant shit, though. You see what I'm saying? This is some dirty water right here. Compared to the person that drinks that shit thinking this is clean. Or somebody that listens to it thinking this is some real shit. And it's like, nah, this is some bullshit. I just dance to it because I like the beat. But it's some bullshit. I know. It's some bullshit. I don't even let it, this shit don't even influence me. Because I get that it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got to change it up like that. And let's move into that with the Troy Ave drama and things like that. You ready for that one? We got 33 minutes of this shit, so you know what I'm saying? Let's call it number 646-716-4654 in Black America Radio. We're talking about the Weirdo Feminist, the Syria, and various other topics. Currently, we're talking about the Troy Ave drama. So, yeah, do you have your stuff set up?
I
want to run. Let me run this one commercial. Breaking news, real quick, because I want to get this to the people. Breaking motherfucking news. Warning: this soda was just ruled poisonous in this country. That's the title of the show. Of the story. All right. If you're used to guzzling a bottle or more of Sprite or Fanta, you may want to slow down, especially after a high court just deemed the drinks as poisonous. According to BBC, a Lagos High Court in Nigeria ruled that labels should be applied to both Coca-Cola products, Fanta and Sprite, because this posed a health risk to consumers. Here's exactly where the issue arises. The soda contains high levels of benzoic acid, BENZOIC, benzoic acid, and yellow sunset coloring. That's probably that Y11 smoke. And yellow sunset coloring additives that may be harmful when mixed with vitamin C, CNN reports. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration confirms this, noting that the two can form a carcinogen called benzene when combined. So in Nigeria, their labs tested this shit, and their court said, "Yo, this is some poison. This drink is some poison." And the United States Food and Drug FDA confirmed this.
Yeah. But guess how?
Because I ain't never heard.
This is my first time hearing this. While you talking, I'm looking. But guess when this started? 2007. 2007. This
2007.
Yeah, so they're saying this Nigerian businessman, Pajabi Adebo. He had he has a shop in the UK. So he's from Nigeria though. So he shipped some Nigerian made Fanta and Sprite to the UK. He probably was getting a deal on it down there, sending it to the UK.
Right.
Sell it over there. And so they were saying that his shipment that he sent over got confiscated by customs because they were trying to say that it was fake. You know what I mean? Like he had some Buddha Fantas and Sprites or whatever. Yeah. So what they did was
who the fuck
they said
this much? This much goddamn soda.
So they were saying that they tested his the drinks or whatever, and they deemed them unsafe, and then they destroyed it. So they were saying that he went back and sued the Nigeria Bottling Company, which is like the Coca-Cola franchise owner in Nigeria. And so that was going on for pretty much almost 10 years when he won, when they ruled against him and he won, his case or whatever. And that's how the story, pretty much is coming to the, to the media.
Oh,
so this happens from 10 years.
I got what you're saying. So,
yeah, it's like a
2007, 10 years, so 2007 when it started, it was a 10 years process, and it's finally coming out now because it took 10 years. Wow, that's crazy. It's fucking crazy.
They have to pay out, so like now it's in the numbers and all that. And, NBC, which is the Nigerian Bottle Company, they ordered them to put the labels like you're saying. They're appealing, so now they as of now they don't have to, or they're not putting labels on. So pretty
that's
much,
crazy. Because it's hard to drink a drink. Yeah, it's hard to drink a drink. Think about picking up a soda and it's saying, Surgeon General warning, this drink can cause cancer.
A drink?
Like, I ain't about to buy this shit. I ain't about to buy this shit. But guess what, though? Hey. So I want to put that out there, let people know, man, stop, get rid of them sodas, yo. Get rid of them sodas and them artificials and as black people, we gotta stop that shit, yo.
I'm gonna be drinking no more sodas. There's a lot. I ain't had soda in a little while, but I ain't drinking no more. Water. You ain't go wrong with water.
Fuck everything.
That's crazy.
So but let's get into the Troy. Let's get into the Troy. We got 27 minutes and shit. Let's get into that Troy. I wanted to get that soda. I feel like that was important. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that was important. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know.
These drinks pretty much be the same everywhere. So yeah,
they're killing us. Yeah, they're killing us. Get rid of that soda shit, man. Drink your liquor with no chaser. So now we get into the Troy Ave shit, right? So check it. Y'all already know, what I'm saying? I fuck with the boy Troy Ave, you know what I'm saying? So no, I ain't even no question, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I like that.
So I heard the Breakfast Club interview from Troy Ave, and I heard Banger's brother interview on Doggy Diamond's TV, right? Very good interview. Doggy Diamond's did a hell of a good job with that, setting it up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't one of those, I'm going to cut you off every 2 seconds. I'm going to direct control the conversation and all kind of shit. He's more like I'm going to let you flow, you know what I'm saying? Let you talk and shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, then I'm going to jump in, you know what I'm saying, steer it, keep you on track. He's more of a keep you on track type, you know what I'm saying, interviewer. So I appreciate that because you get to hear more. And they pretty much both had the same interview. I mean, interview length of time. Both was an hour and 36 some odd minutes. If you're not familiar with it, I implore you to listen to both, right? So Troy Ave say his part, it ain't nothing but truth and facts. Banger Brother say his. What's the brother name? Tribe Gangsta.
Yeah, Tribe Gangsta.
Shandu.
Like five.
All right. Yeah, let's get a brother's name and stuff, right? All right. So he got the same amount of time, basically, and he says his truth, right? If you put them together, they pretty much balance each other out. You see what I'm saying? It's like Troy Ave is the A side and Shan Duke is the B side. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's the part where when you listen to side A, you're like, oh, okay. And then you listen to the side B, it's the same story but on the reverse side of it. So he talking about texting, he talking about, yeah, I'm the one that was texting him. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it really solidified the story. You dig? Now, you got other players coming inside. You have my son. You got another things of this nature. We already know the Troy Ave situation. Then you got the Casanova playing with his interview with the Breakfast Club too. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty much bye-bye for Troy. My whole thing is this, because see me, when I start hearing niggas scream that Jesus and God shit too much, I feel like, yeah, you about to get killed. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being for real. Like, I hope he really, because see, when you're in a situation like that, and you already know how Brooklyn is, so you can tell me how off I am, right? That nigga Tax will be sitting in a cell happy for the rest of his fucking life if he found out niggas took that nigga off this planet. You know what I'm saying? Troy Ave.
Yeah, I mean,
you feel what I'm saying?
You put a spark at him, and you the reason, he part of the reason he behind bars, you know, however it played out, then, yeah, that would be his last redemption, you know what I'm saying? It's like he already, he got going on, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying.
That's just one of them.
So now everybody got to move different, you know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing that's crazy because, like we were talking earlier, the banger situation. These niggas, these is what, 3 boys, a couple of daughters or whatever like that, sisters or whatever. But it's like, you don't hear father on the banger side of the house. Then you hear the whole thing with the Troy Ave, and you're not hearing father on the Troy Ave side of the house. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, what a lot of black men got to understand, and this ain't no judgment. Trust me. When I'm talking, I don't speak on a judgmental level. I speak strictly on a realization. It's all real. And you know me, Smoke.
Yeah,
ain't no way I'm this is straight realization.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
My pops was around, but I definitely feel the struggle in the sense of, I mean, literally outside of like my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Like my blood family. Most of my homies, they pops wasn't around. You know what I'm saying? It's like growing up, it's like, oh man, you know, you just like. So I definitely understand, like, you know what I'm saying, how that could affect somebody. I don't understand in the sense of it being me or having to feel that pain, but you know, I've seen them live.
Look, let me tell you.
So, yeah, I definitely feel
you ain't got no father. When you ain't got no father, it's like somebody getting a furniture, right? Like a bookshelf or some shit, right? And dumping all that shit on the floor and throwing the box away and throwing the instructions away and giving you no tools. And you just got the wooden block here from IKEA. You got all the, you see what I'm saying? You sitting over here like, what the fuck am I doing this? And you gotta sit there and try to figure out how to build some shit with no fucking tools and no motherfucking instruction. In some cases, you don't even got a fucking picture to look at to say, oh, this is what it's supposed to look like.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what it feels like not to have a father. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is you end up developing these women tendencies under masculinity. You see what I'm saying? So as a woman would sit there and be like, yo, what the fuck is this bitch looking at me for? You know what I'm saying? A dude now is like, yo, what the fuck that nigga say? And it's like, it's the same shit. It's the same energy. It's the same fucking energy. The same way this, you know what I'm saying, this chick will go into a spot now and be like, yo, I went to the club and all the bitches was hating on me because I was looking good. I was the best looking bitch in here. Ooh, look, my shoes, my woo. Guys do the same shit. Yo, I was the flyest nigga inside here. Yo, I was inside. And it's like, who? Like, come on, man. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Yo, I come from the era when niggas wanted to make money. I come from the era of niggas hustling all day, wearing the same fucking clothes for a week, getting bread. I come from grinding. I don't come from this drug culture of users. I don't come from the junkie culture. I don't come from the culture where black woman is, it's not ratchet. Fuck this ratchet shit. Y'all fucking bottom feeders. Y'all scum. Pieces of shit. That's what you are. It ain't ratchet. You a piece of shit. This is the quality out right now. I don't want to say the quality, so what I'm going to say is this. This is the template out right now for black women. It's to be pieces of shit. This is the template for black men right now. To be pieces of shit. The good thing is, all black women are following that shit. The good thing is, all black men don't follow it. The bad thing is, your children. Because the template for pieces of shit is on the smoke. Only people from New York and the city and high impoverished neighborhoods understand this. The template for being an ain't shit nigga and an ain't shit bitch is on the level low of the corner store, like they put the cigarettes and the candy and shit when you go to the corner store. And you a kid walking, and you get to see all this shit on your level, the pictures and shit, you know what I'm saying, the beer cans and shit, and you like, it's right here on your level, you know what I'm saying? It's candy, and it's the fucking pictures of fucking bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's where it's at. So your kids pick this shit up. And that's why I keep on saying at the end of the day, you got to teach your children. And before I pass it off to you, Smoke, I found the paperwork I wanted to bring up. This is from the beginning of the one of our first shows. And the brother named Mr. Research. We asked him what was 5 things you would say to a black youth that would uplift him, open his mouth.
Yeah, I remember that show.
And the first thing he said was, your mother taught you wrong. Your mother taught you wrong. So that's the number one thing. So a lot of black men, you have to say to yourself, listen, how you acting, how you moving is wrong. You picked them shits up from your mother. You have to sit and literally say to yourself, once you get out the house, how am I going to define who I am? And who you are is a man. So all you young black men out there, you have to say to yourself, as a man, that's how your sentence should start. As a man, what am I going to allow and what am I not going to allow? As a man, what am I going to accept and what am I not going to accept? As a man, where do I want to go in life and where won't I go in life? Because when you make decisions like that, not in between shit, you know what I'm saying, Smoke? Not no maybe. Yes or no. If you say, as a man, what I'm going to accept in life, what I'm not going to accept in life, well, niggas going to respect me, and if they do not kill them niggas, you know what I'm saying? That's how. Then if you say, well, where you going to go in life, where you not going to go in life? Well, I want to go far. I want to make it. Where I don't want to go, I don't want to go to jail. So guess what? You got to change that first one. All right, well, I can't. All right, so what I'm going to accept. Now you got to really think. You hear what I'm saying? Because it ain't no bullshit. You can't front because you're talking to yourself. You see what I'm saying? This is not manhood for all black men. Developing manhood is an individual thing that you figure out. What happened is we all gonna blend in and figure it out because we gotta test our theories. You know what I'm saying? We gotta test our theories. So if I sit there and say, well, as a man, I believe in peace and no violence, and I go out there and get my ass kicked, I might be like, you know, I need to recalculate that. I might have to defend myself. These niggas is about violence. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to do that because right now we have a lot of boys that think being emotional is being a man or is a form of strength. You see what I'm saying? We got a lot of boys that's thinking violence and fighting in that fake image of what macho-ness is what it is to be a man and dominating and all kind of shit. You got some that think screwing every chick, having babies all around the world that you don't give a fuck about is being a man. Some think going in and out of jail is being a man. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when you say to yourself, no, my mama taught me wrong in the sense of who you are. You old enough now to come out that house, it's time for you to redevelop who you are as a man. And like I said, when you put them steps out, they should contradict because no matter what you put on your paper, you have to put, as a man, where am I going to go? And as a man, where am I not going to go? That question right there is what's going to balance the rest of your goddamn question. So let's go on to the second one, Smoke. Dudes have to be calculated. You gotta be. You can't be playing chess.
Calculation is strategy, pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Strategy. Strategy is for war. Strategy is for war.
Hey, you took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it's like when it comes to the emotional shit, the wanting to keep the narrative going amongst ourselves of how we kill each other and do all this shit. We ready for that. We'll strategize how to kill a nigga. We'll strategize how to knock some pussy down while the husband gone. We'll strategize all of that. You know what I'm saying? But what we need to do is take the focus off of that stupid shit and onto what's serious. Because it's life or death for us out here where you carrying that mentality. You know what I'm saying? The mentality that we spoke on in part one. When you carrying that mentality, it's life or death. And that totally reflects inside of the Troy Ave situation. And so, you know, the root of it is, you know, a situation between him and Taxstone. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the events occurred that night, you know, in Urban Plaza, the root of it is Twitter beefing and little shit like that. Insults about this one, insults about that. And when you go back to the number 2, the topic, the point he made, which is strategy, you would say, well, okay, Tax on, he making his little money, he making his money, or was making his money off of his show, increasing his popularity, being able to go places, you know what I'm saying? Trav doing his thing, Keep it Twitter shit, you know what I'm saying? Keep it that.
Mm-hmm.
They should be thinking to themselves that the money is more than the stupid shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? So
No. Let me interject real quick. How about this? How about big a nigga up? How about that? How about salute another fucking black man? How about that? How about stop hating on? How about celebrating that there's more black people out here? There's more fucking black people out here from your hood, from your situation and your circumstances that's able to eat. So now you can sit over here and think about how dope that shit would be if niggas now could be inside the fucking club and shit popping bottles and another set of niggas out there popping bottles and we like, yo, both crews is lit. And niggas is drinking, having a good fucking time and shit. The crowd on the bottom is having a good time. The DJ's doing this shit. And everybody looking around and just seeing everybody fucking celebrating. You see what I'm saying? But we so fucking white-minded and we so fucking Americanized that we don't realize to be an American is to hate black people. We don't realize that. When you don't think pro-black, that means you anti-black. Everybody else is anti-fucking black. So that's how we think and that's how we look at ourselves. So then we sit here. Yeah, so we sit here now and I'll see another black man and I'm looking at that black man like I'm a white man. Because now I'm going to sit over here and I'm going to say like the Samuel L. Jackson character from Django. How that nigga got that? How you got it? When he said, who that nigga on that nair? We do the same shit. Who them niggas over there flossing? Who them niggas over there throwing all that money? Oh, who them niggas over there doing? Who that nigga over there in that nice old car over there? We got that same fucking mentality. We look at ourselves through the eyes of the fucking white man. You see what I'm saying? Same thing, and that's what the feminist is trying to show to the black woman too. That's why a lot of times the black woman hates the black man because I believe she looks at the black man through the eyes of the fucking white man. He don't like us, she don't like us. And like I said, my theory is the whole ain't shit theory. So it goes, niggas ain't shit. So when a black woman is with an ain't shit nigga, she content. Because she figure all niggas ain't shit anyway, so I might as well stay with him because this is just how they're going to be. So the same black woman now gets with a black man that's moving right in the Zach, then everything becomes the issue. Because now it's like, well, you got to be doing something. Maybe you're so slick, I can't catch you, so you just hiding it. You ain't about to fool me. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody hot as shit. Like, I'm not even thinking about what you thinking about. Like, I'm living my life trying to figure out other shit of elevation, and you worrying about some shit that's going on in your head. You know what I'm saying? Because you think niggas ain't shit, and that's your mind frame. So because of that, you can't get past the fact that, damn, this nigga ain't cheating, this nigga ain't arguing, he ain't beating on me, he got a job, he both parents in his life, you know what I'm saying? So all of the stereotypes is broken away, and it's like, nah, that nigga too good, nah, it gotta be something wrong with that nigga. And it's like, you don't realize you going to war with him. You didn't even do it. You're creating a war. You bombing Syria. Look, you bombing Syrian It's like, God damn. that's what goes on. You know what I'm saying? And then it becomes conflict and shit inside the house because now you got feminists teaching the black woman that she needs to be a black man. And what you got to understand, homosexuality is not part of our culture. So if you a man inside your house, you don't want to deal with a woman who got a masculine energy. You're going to have war. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody that want to talk over you, argue with you, fight with you all the time, and it's like, what the fuck are we even fighting? I'm agreeing with you. Why are we fighting? We both on the same page. I thought.
I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone.
Yeah, it just gets weird. You know what I'm saying? So you got to cut all of that out, and I really feel like what black women need to do is, and like I said, same thing with black men, because we all fall off. We all fell. We done because the black man can never rise until the black woman rise. The black woman is where we come from. Ain't no black man. You can call up today, 646-716-4654. If there's a show Saturday, call Saturday. Ain't no black man going to rise up to his full potential if the black woman does not rise up. And that's a fact. There's no way. That shit sounds dumb as fuck. You come out the black woman. If she's dumb, you coming out dumb. If she's fucked up, you coming out fucked up. If she can't save money, if she's irresponsible, if she can't take care of herself, you are at risk, little black boy. You are at risk. Before you become a black man, you are at risk. Because I'm pretty sure ain't no black man with substance will be fucking with this ditzy chick. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to be fucking with her. So 9 out of 10, she ain't going to have no man in her life. So while she's raising you, you are prey for the wolves. So for you to make it and then turn around and say, yeah, we don't need to elevate the black woman, you're retarded. We have to. A better her is a better us. That's fact. You can't get around that. You can't get around that.
They the roots.
Because we only going to ride as high as we can ride. Yeah, we can only rise as high as we can rise. Because guess what? Now, you rise to the potential that you are. You raising your son, right? So now, see, you different because you come from a lineage of men. You see what I'm saying? Where I don't. You know what I'm saying? So me raising my son and being in my son's life, that would be a first. You dig what I'm saying? And shit, cause I know my mother them pops wasn't in the picture, but they did have Irvin there, but I think he was still truck driving. You know what I'm saying? So maybe so my mother, and then me. So then, you know what I'm saying? So it's about it's the third generation or some shit. So it's like, now the third generation going to be raised with a father. You see what I'm saying? So now, I'm only going to be able to raise as high as I could rise. But that's now for me to instill that into my boys so they can rise up higher. So they can raise theirs up higher. You see what I'm saying? But that can only happen with the mother also, because guess what? What if something happened to my son? What if he gets a girl pregnant and something happens to him and she ditzy? It don't matter how strong I was and I raised my son up. You see what I'm saying, folks? She lost.
Yeah, baby,
the kid was crap. It would be easier for me to raise up a strong generation if I had daughters. Because it don't matter what sucker ass dude get my daughter's pregnant. And a lot of men is going to disagree with me with this. But it don't matter what sucker dude get my little girl pregnant. she will be the children will be here in the household under that pro-black, pan-African influence. It's not. We don't have to compete anymore. You dig what I'm saying? With any. Oh well, I'm the man, and I want them to do. Nah, get your stupid ass up out of here. That way, the children that she has, these child like Erykah Badu, she got all them children by different men, right? But guess what? She ain't no ditzy chick. So them babies being raised up right and exact. You see what I'm saying? They being raised up right and exact. So even if the father's not in their lives, or not that they're not, because they all seem like they will be in there. But if they in there sparingly, where it's like, I'm touring, I see them, every quarter, every couple of months. I try to stay more in contact via Skype or whatever like that, because I'm touring. It wouldn't matter because still Erykah Badu is the foundation for the youth, for the children. So when they do see their parent, the father, they come into their father with still intelligence, and then they picking up what they pick up from their father. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your child. You see your child once in a while, and every time you see them, they don't know how to read, or they know how to read. The mother's doing what they do, but the child acting white or weird, or now they bati or some shit, and you're like, damn, what the fuck going on? You know what I'm saying? You don't want that to happen. So these are the things you got to pay attention. And then, like I said, the bad thing about it is we abandon the black woman, and you can always tell when something important because who picks it up. Now the feminists come and pick it up, and they try to control the black woman and telling her all that shit. Oh, let me tell you, this is what you should fight for. This is how you should move. This is how you should vote. This is how you should think. This is how you should act. You don't need no man. When we follow these she follows these dumb shit. In return, it fucks up our generation. So it's like the solution to all of that, in my opinion, is raising her up. Because if you don't raise that black woman up, it's going to be the Troy Aves, dramas, and all that shit. That shit ain't never going to stop. Because these black women are going to keep breeding these emotional black children, these emotional black boys. They can't thump. They ain't going to use their hands, so they're going to shoot. They're going to act stupid. They're not going to build. They're not going to create. They're going to lay up under a woman. Lost, don't know what's going on. Now everybody want to be a coon. I mean a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy. And the laws that Trump is following too, before we close out, that's the 48 laws of power. If you ever check it. If you check it, 48 laws of power. Real quick, law number 1, never outshine the master, right? Right? You remember that one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Giuliani. Giuliani went out there batting for Trump. He was almost in. But then he went on the TV and shit talking about, how he wouldn't take one position, he wants this position, and all kind of shit like that. And then he got kicked off. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. Never put too much trust in friends. Conceal your intentions. Always say less than necessary. Don't he say that about the war, right? Isn't that what they complain about when he talking? He ain't telling us nothing. But I'll let y'all know later. Stay tuned. And all that. Oh, he thinks this is a TV show. No, say less. Always say less than necessary. So much depends on reputation. That's him trying to fight against the Freedom Caucus, the Tea Party people, because they running around over here blocking his shit. He like, yo, you fucking my reputation. Court attention, court attention at all costs. That's all the tweeting and all of that shit, right? That's all the tweeting. That's all the goddamn, all the antics that he do that nobody can understand, right? Court attention at all costs. Get others to do the work for you. He got all the different people set up. Vegas and all that shit like that, all the different people that he picked, the Volts and all them, HUD, the people. And then they go like, yo, I got the right people around me. I don't got to go around. I got the Jared dude, go around, listen to them, take good fucking notes. You come here and you translate it in the way that I can understand it. I understand what Trump's doing because that's how I be thinking. I don't even want to be there and listen to that shit. I'll be like, yo, read it, listen to it, and then translate it so I can understand it. Fuck it. Get others to do the work for you. Make other people come to you, use bait. Win through your actions, not argument. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Use selective honesty to disarm your victim. Action to help appeal to people's self-interest. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Crush your enemies totally. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. We already know that, right, Smoke? That if that ain't one of them, I'm like, come on. Isolation is dangerous. Do not offend the wrong person. Do not commit to anyone. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Surrender tactics. Transform weakness into power. Concentrate your forces. Play the perfect courtier. Create yourself. Keep your hands clean. Create a cult. Play on people's needs to believe. We already know that. Into action with boldness. We already know that. Plan all the way to the end. Make the accomplishments seem effortless. Get others to play with the cards you deal. They tried that with the healthcare thing. Play to the people's fantasies. We already know that. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Yeah, we already know that. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king. We already know that. Master the art of timing. Disdain things you cannot have. Yeah, we already know that. Create compelling spectacles. We already know that. Think as you like, but behave like others. Stir up waters to catch fish. Despise the free lunch. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Work on the heart and minds of others. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. Preach change but never reform quickly. Never appear too perfect. We already know that. In victory, learn when to stop. Assume formlessness. So that's what they follow in the 48 Laws of Power. If you want to know Trump moves and understand that, everything he do, and they're going to tell you what it is. Look it up in the 48 Laws of Power so you can understand that shit. So that was tonight's show. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, thanks for listening. We got the Twitter in Black America 7, Facebook in Black.America, YouTube in Black America Radio, Instagram in Black America Radio. And that was today's show. I hope y'all take those stock tips seriously, and I hope that y'all really do open up an account and slowly start to put money inside there, because if you follow what I'm saying, I guarantee you're going to come up. This is going to be the only show, pro-black show, that's actually going to get you some bread. Believe that. Smoke, you got anything to say before I shut this down?
No. Another week in the building, man. Shout out to the listeners. Yeah.
I'm in the street. All I know is that first, you've got to get mad.